God.
But yeah, he's our people. He's totally nice. He's not racist. Like, you know, he's not problematic.
Yeah.
He's chill.
Man, 2020 bar is real low when you have to.
Right?
I know. He's not a
racist
problematic man.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
He thinks black people are legitimate, which is great.
He views black people as human beings.
As human beings that deserve the right to live. Yeah.
That's a, who that bar?
Right?
Yeah, the bar's in hell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
The bar's so low, it's in hell.
We are here for a full episode of Everyone Sucks Here. We are your hosts.
It's Wednesday.
It's what Wednesday?
Wow, Wednesday. I don't know where that came from.
Oh, because you're still caught up on Sam's baby story. You're thinking about
Yeah, you're right.
from
I
the
was
minisode.
so flabbergasted with the baby story. I'm still thinking about it.
I am not sorry.
You shouldn't be.
So we are your hosts, Sam, Sushie, and AJ.
Hi.
We're here to dig through the depths of the dumpster that is the internet.
And it's so gaping wide, like everybody's asshole.
Someone hold my ankles.
Before we,
I don't know. I'm in a mood. Okay.
well, we're all running off of like no sleep, either.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, it's adrenaline, no sleep, we're half dead.
yeah. This is like the 3-hour sleep that we all got.
Yeah.
So it's
We're
a
not
mess.
doing great.
Yeah.
Send snacks.
Before we jump into our topics, I want to read a comment from our YouTube, like
Okay.
we do, like we do on the Wednesdays now. This one comes from. I'm so mad. Comes from Bonnie. Good old Bonnie.
Bonnie's our biggest fan.
And says, I'm sorry AJ can't handle the facts from a true Elder Scrolls fan. Also, is financing available for those gamer girl panties?
Finance?
I blew all my money on Elder Scrolls Online. So this is your guys' business venture. So is that an
This
option?
is our business venture. I say no. There is no fucking layaway plan on the gamer girl panties.
It's Kmart layaway
Payment
plan.
up
The blue light special of gamer girl panties. God.
No, full payment up front, cash money in my hand.
But like, what if
No returnsies.
what if the layaway was
returns.
just like letting them really build up a funk, and that way like.
I hate you so much. I've never hated you more in my whole life. You hate it here. I feel like the vintage of the panties has nothing to do with the payment plan.
All right.
If
How
anything,
about
that would make it
this?
more expensive.
How about this? How about we start taking pre-orders?
Okay.
right.
Like maybe you'll get a discount for pre-ordering.
Maybe you get a
Like
discount for
Cyberpunk?
maybe you get a discount for pre-ordering, and then you can actually attend the stream of the 12 hours
That we're wearing the
that we're
panties.
actually sitting in it, but you can't see it, which is the real tease, right? Because you can't show
Right.
that.
And what you could do
Right.
is you could, if you subscribed to the diamond tier, the higher grade, then
Right.
they'll take them and they'll put them like in a glass container. That way
doing all
it
that.
seals the freshness.
I'm not doing that.
But it comes with a little hammer, so you can shatter when you
How
need
about you get it in
Wow.
a Ziploc from the dollar store?
Yeah,
And
that's all you're getting. I'm lazy. What if we do like a Kickstarter, like if you put in for our business venture, right? You're going to get a special edition something for being on the ground floor of our business.
And it could be anything like a chewed up piece of gum or I don't know, a tea bag.
Or like when I brush my hair and some strands are in the brush, maybe I'll send you that and then you can clone me.
I don't know, but
It's a great price.
Oh, you end up with like a little grudge baby sushi.
Yeah. That's my dream. That's what I strive for. If I'm going to have a child and it's not Baby Yoda, it better be the girl from The Grudge.
It better be a grudge baby.
It better be a grudge ring.
baby.
If that's not my daughter, I need a DNA test.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Well, if you guys have comments and you'd like us to read them and then go on tangents about them,
So, did I answer your question? Do you have any?
yeah, we just if you head over to our YouTube, it's youtube.com/everyone sucks here, And you can leave us a comment on the videos are there too. So if you're listening on Spotify, or iTunes or anything, just drop us an email at contact@everyonesucks.com. But do we have anything we want to announce, or just want to jump in? Do you want to frolic on over to these "Am I the Asshole" stories? Not gonna.
So I'm trying to think if I had anything. I don't think I have anything coming up specifically, but I do know that AJ is still releasing videos every Tuesday.
I am.
That's awesome.
So definitely
when this episode comes out, I would have done another charity stream for stackup.org on my Twitch channel.
Yep.
So with that, is that a thing that does that stay open? Like could people if people heard this and they wanted to say, oh yeah, we want to take part in the charity, but we missed the stream. Could people? Was there anywhere they could go to still donate to the charity that you're working with?
It will put the donation link. It should still be up. I think from right now, this might be 2 weeks after my live stream of the charity, but the link should still be up. So I will give you the donation link for that. They are a fantastic charity that supports mental health in veterans and active service duty members all over the world, not just in America, via gaming and real mental health support from professionals. So they're just a really, really great charity. I support them every year, and you can look them up at stackup.org if you'd like to learn more.
And if when I do the editing on this, if Sushie sends me the link whenever that's done, I'll put it in the description of the YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah.
if you guys want to support a good cause, she is doing a whole stream, which obviously, if you're following her, you would know that.
You'll probably already know
her on Twitch and on Twitter.
But if you are just listening casually to the podcast, they are a charity that I stand behind. They're very great.
Yeah. So I'll add that link into the description. I'll put it in the description for wherever I can put it, if it allows me to put it on the other things too. So, but we'll and then like as Sam said, I got my stuff over at youtube.com/simplyAJ. New videos every Tuesday, usually involving video game bullshit, but pretty good.
Speaking of video game bullshit, they got their PlayStation 5 and I cannot get my hands on one.
Oh yeah, it came here. We are. I want to fucking play this thing so goddamn bad, but you know what we're doing? We're fucking recording a podcast.
Nope, right? He wants to get his Miles Morales on.
It's just sitting there, just waiting.
Yeah.
And just ready to see that new. I'm
excited.
I hold that controller that you both hate in my hands.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.
I mean, I hate the way the console looks in general. It looks like a fucking router.
It literally looks like an apartment
complex. It looks like a router that's wearing a disco jacket.
I'm still waiting for the PS9. That's that bad boy.
Yeah, future-proof. I like it.
Well, if you guys don't remember, there used to be a commercial for the PS2, and it was literally, it says, in 2078, the PlayStation 9. And it's like this person holding an orb that says PS9, and it shoots these spores into his nose. And it's talking about
I don't remember this.
Yeah, this is a real commercial, and it's talking about how it's going to interact with your brain directly and all this bullshit. And the whole commercial is about this fictional PS9, and then at the last 3 seconds of the commercial, it's basically the start of it all, PlayStation 2. And you're like, okay, well, that didn't tell me anything about yeah, exactly. You would think I know, but
wasn't that the start of it all, actually?
So, when 2078 hits, if we're not shooting fucking PlayStation spores up our nose, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
I'm gonna be so mad if I don't have electronics in my veins.
Exactly. So,
right in my eyeballs.
Get on that, Sony.
Yeah. Do you have any cringy stories this week? Did you meet any Karens in the wild?
We haven't gone anywhere to have any cringy stories this week.
Yeah.
We're still hunkering down, still fucking quarantining, and we only go out for the groceries or whatever. We haven't had to go to the store in a while. So
still dealing with the Oregon parking lot drivers, but that's about it.
Oh my God. It's
scary.
If we told you every single time that
I wish I got $1 for every time I was almost hitting a parking lot here.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
Wow.
Okay, I guess this is kind of a story, but literally, last night, went out to get some food real quick, and it's very foggy.
Oh,
but just pulling out into the parking lot, driving up the street, this woman zips out, backs up super fast, right out of a parking spot, doesn't casually see that I'm there. I just slam on the brakes because she just fucking whipped out of her parking spot. And then I'm waiting, I'm sitting there. She goes forward and then she stops. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she pulls off to the side and waves me on. I'm like, why did you even fucking pull out in front of me if you're going to wave me on anyway? And this all happens in the fucking parking lot. It's always
you
the
can't
parking
go
lot.
anywhere.
So we went to the P.O. box because we had to check the P.O. box. And on the way to park at the P.O. box, someone was driving down the middle of the road, so we couldn't get through. Then we parked, and I went inside and checked the box, came back out. We're driving off, and this person had like backed up into their parking spot, looked like they were going to exit right in front of us. But this other person on the other side, they were backing out, and I was like, "Oh my God, AJ!" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh my God, they're backing out." He didn't even stop. Like the person backing out didn't even stop, so we almost got hit twice.
Because I'm
It's
keeping
like,
an eye on the
what
other
the
person
hell
who's
is
like,
happening?
I'm trying to keep an eye on the other person who's already fucking driving like crazy. So they're everywhere. They're all over the fucking place.
I'm over it.
Also,
I want to be in a bubble.
can I just say, fuck people who back into parking spaces unless you really need to, unless you are like literally unloading something. If you back into a parking space, you are 100% an asshole. It's unnecessary.
It's it's always these people who don't know how to do it quickly and don't know how to do it. It's always those people. Like,
and they always do it when there's someone behind them. If you're going to do it, just do it when there's nobody behind you. But if you pass a parking space and then stop.
Go in.
Yeah. And then you start backing up. I'm like, you passed that parking space. That's fucking mine now. Like, first, like, you don't get to.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But also,
it's unfair.
it's just, I'm just trying to get the fuck out. Like, if I'm not trying to take the parking space, I'm just trying to go. But now you're backing up into me. Like, it's fucking, you don't need to back up. Unless you're literally unloading something, you don't need to fucking do it. Like,
this is Target. You don't need to exit Target that quickly.
yeah, exactly. This is come the fuck on.
This isn't the Grand Prix.
Like, what the hell? Oh my God.
I was just ready to go into these stories, and Sushi got me mad about all these drivers.
I'm
again.
sorry. Well, are you ready to hear about my foot update?
Oh, yes. Let's do it. Let's
I
hear
almost
it.
forgot. Yeah, update us about your feet.
Okay, how gross? Like, how in detail do you want me to get?
Did
That's
the
up to
whole
you
layer
guys.
peel off?
Did you have web feet?
Oh God.
Pretty much.
Okay, so the video I saw, she had to cut it off with scissors. So like,
Yeah, in the video she had to cut it off with scissors. Okay, so basically, if anyone missed last week's episode, I was telling you guys how I bought this like Korean foot mask that's supposed to like make your skin really soft, right? I'm gonna make it sound as palatable as possible, but really it's a chemical peel, and it
for your feet.
it just makes you shed like a snake. So okay, this is what happened. I used it, nothing really happened. And I was like, okay, maybe it was a scam. And worst case scenario, I wasted $20.
Mm-hmm.
So I just continued to live my life. And about 4 days or 5 days in, which is why I thought maybe it wasn't working, because it kind of took a long time to start getting going with me. About 4 or 5 days later, the skin on my feet came off like a sock.
Oh.
Like, it just came off. It's just gone. And it's still going to this day.
God.
It's still going. Still going. It's been more than a week.
Oh God. So
It's still happening.
Going?
So it did its job too good?
Too well.
I mean, it never was uncomfortable. It never hurt or anything like that. But it's doing its job very well. I'm surprised at how effective it was. So, yeah, if you want the link for that, I'll post that too.
Okay, but how do your feet feel? Like, do they
Great.
feel like
They feel
super
great.
baby
They
soft?
look great. It's just disgusting.
Fuck it, I'm gonna have to get this.
It's effective. It's so totally gross, but at the very least, I'm probably gonna cut down on pedicures. At least 6 pedicures in a year I could probably cut out just from having this.
That many pedicures a year?
I get them when I get my manis. Get my mani pedis like every 2 weeks. Every 2-3 weeks.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Why don't you get a mani-pedi every 2 weeks?
Because I don't have fucking mani-pedi money.
Yeah, that shit ain't free. Shit ain't free.
I want to get my fucking eyebrows done.
Right. He just wants to get his back waxed, you know.
Wait, me? That was Keith. Keith.
Oh, yeah, that was Keith.
Keith wants someone to shave his back.
Oh, yeah. Keith wants somebody to shave his back, and that person is not me. I'm sorry, Keith.
Oh,
But when you
my
find
God.
somebody to shave your back, keep them, because that shit is a whole other ball game.
I'm honestly
We were
trying to
describing
remember.
like a razor and a stick, right?
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to remember if I've seen Keith's back now.
You ever just have to remember if you've seen somebody's back?
I don't think I've ever had that thought.
I just because Keith's not like a hairy dude, so like I don't know, maybe he's likes the feel of a razor
Like a
going down
wet
his back
seal.
from like someone else holding it, like
Aerodynamic.
it's like when you get like somebody else washes your hair, like how good that feels when somebody else is
Right.
doing it.
It's like when people shave their legs and get into fresh sheets. So maybe he likes to shave his back and roll around.
Oh my God.
Oh,
that would be
damn.
amazing, actually.
So if anyone wants to shave Keith's back, let us
know.
Keith is just trying to enjoy those fucking sheets, man.
He got that high thread count for a reason, all right?
Oh,
That's right. That Egyptian cotton, baby. Pure luxury.
So are you two ready to be mad? Because I got one. That's
Oh, God. All right, go.
so I'm upset about this because I legit passed on this one because I was like, we're going to get mad. And then AJ was
Oh,
like,
boy.
apparently AJ was like, I'll read it.
So, okay. I already know the answer to this, but I'm reading it just because I feel like it's a good starter, for this Am I the Asshole here. So,
Okay.
am I the asshole for not liking how my girlfriend dresses for work? So
Probably.
I, 43 male, don't think I'm in the wrong here, which every single time someone says that, they're always in the wrong.
They're always wrong,
Have we
every
seen a
single
single
time.
story with like, I don't think I'm in the wrong?
Can you name a specific situation in which a 43-year-old man wasn't wrong?
Never.
But my mother is very angry at me. And
That's not where I thought this was going.
and my best friend said I was a horrible person for saying what I did, and I'd be lucky if my girlfriend didn't put me out with the garbage. So I decided I wanted to act like trash, or since I decided I wanted to act like trash. So already you have somebody here doubling down when their mother and their best friend are saying, you fucked up. But they're doubling down because they're going to Reddit because fuck their best friend and their mother. They want to be proven otherwise.
Yep.
My girlfriend,
God.
34 male.
What? Female.
I'm sorry, 34 female. My girlfriend, 34 female, is a preschool teacher, and for some reason I can't explain, she dresses like Miss Frizzle, which to anybody who isn't fucking in their 30s or 40s, Miss Frizzle is from Magic School Bus,
Magic
right?
School
Bus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Magic School Bus.
She just dresses like a teacher.
Yeah, so I don't even know if they air Magic School Bus anymore, if that's a relevant thing, but it's
I hope they do.
just do a quick little image search for Miss Frizzle. It's a teacher. She dresses like a teacher.
It's just, she just
Like
what
an
you think a
elementary-
teacher should
yeah,
look
like
an
like.
elementary school teacher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a dress with a pattern for whatever they are studying. She makes a lot of them herself, now including matching masks. The kids love it, and the parents seem to think it's great. I don't like the amount of attention she gets, honestly. I'm so jealous of these fucking children.
I hate a grown ass man that's a fucking jealous of children.
I'd prefer if she came home and changed before running any errands. On Friday, she helped my mom with something after work, and she was still in her weird dress. I have told her before, I don't like it when she dresses that way, but she tells me I don't have to like it, but I have no right to tell her how to dress. I was upset she went out like that with my mother and told her that my mom said she was embarrassed to ask that she please not dress like that again if they're going out. I was not expecting her to call my mom and apologize. So he lied. He literally lied and said that his mom was embarrassed to be with her because of how she dressed.
Ow.
When my mom asked what she meant, she told her what I said. My mom was furious, explained that she doesn't have a problem with how my girlfriend dresses and thinks that it's great she spends extra time doing things to engage her students. My mom then yelled at me for lying to my girlfriend and trying to throw her under the bus because I was being an insecure jerk, which, wow, your mom really nailed it there. Also, I've never heard a fucking 43-year-old man constantly talk about their mother this way, like this much. Like, my mom this, my mom that. You're 43, dude. Anyway.
Yep.
My girlfriend and I got into a huge fight. I said she should be embarrassed to be seen in public like that. She said the only thing that she was embarrassed by was me. She hasn't spoken to me or done anything for me since.
For me?
Yes. My friend said I was horrible and called me trash. I shouldn't have lied, but I think my girlfriend should take what I think about her clothes into consideration, and I'm not sorry for expecting her to dress more appropriately in public. Am I really such an asshole here? And I'll read the edit afterwards.
Oh, there was an edit.
There's
Supposed
an edit.
to dress like a sexy secretary? Like, what is she supposed to look like?
So here's the thing. Why do you hate your fucking girlfriend so much?
Yeah,
like-
why don't you date who you like?
He literally says the kids love it and the parents seem to think it's great.
So problem solved.
So problem
The
solved.
end.
Oh man, you don't fucking like it? Then leave her because she deserves better than you because you seem like
Yeah.
a fucking insufferable
She's trying to be
prick.
a good teacher, engage her students, be festive and fun. What's the problem? Why do you care about this? Are you jealous? Do you want to wear one of her skirts?
Because he's a
Let's go for one.
43-year-old man with a 34-year-old girlfriend. That's why.
So
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
person in this has basically commented saying you're the asshole, right? We all knew this.
Yeah.
going
Oh, yeah.
into it.
Right, of course.
So, and the thing is, just like every other one of these types of people, he doubles down.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you're insufferable. You're this. And they're like, well, and he's like, well, I don't think that blah, 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 blah.
you just don't get it. I'm
Yeah.
explaining it wrong.
And
No,
it's like,
you're
okay,
an
so
asshole.
your mother, your best friend, and all of
Right.
Reddit think you're fucking
They all
assholes.
have the wrong idea. Yeah.
And they're just doubling down. Now, his edit, I think, is great. Edit. I'm sure
Okay.
you will all be pleased to know we broke up tonight. She said, I'm too controlling and narrow-minded, so she broke up with me. Which,
Good.
you know what? He's toxic. Fucking dump him.
him.
And I'm
There
glad.
is a silver lining.
Yes, that is the silver line. That's also why I wanted to read it, because I figured like that would appease everybody here. But like, it's literally so like, I mean, dude, this is like, so I couldn't get the comments to load just now, but I did read them the other night. And a lot of it seems like he doesn't like the attention she gets when she's not in school. So like if she goes to the grocery and she's wearing like one of these dresses or whatever, right? But it's like, dude, first of all, welcome to being a fucking woman. Like, she's gonna get looks anyway.
She's fucking in.
Yeah, and you're this fucking insecure about what she's wearing, but she's not even wearing anything like risque. She's wearing shit that for little kids.
Yeah.
This is clearly shit for little
she's
kids.
wearing like a mini skirt and like Daisy Dukes in Target.
She's literally wearing like a dress that has the fucking ABC.
Yeah, like math and shit on
like,
it. You know,
oh,
like
so inappropriate.
and everything he like it's just, this is somebody that cannot be worked with. There is nothing here. Like this person says you're the asshole, and this person, and they say like, yeah, maybe it's because you lied to her or because you're a controlling jerk. Oh, poor you. She hasn't done anything for you, but she's your property. Why isn't she attending to her duties? And he's like, I never said she's my property, but usually she cooks dinner and does laundry for both of us and hasn't been.
That's what you're upset
That's
about?
what you're ultimately more upset about that than literally. And it's like, I wish the rest of the comments would load. Maybe he deleted them or something. But like, it's literally just, it's nonstop doubling down. And like, people like this, they truly, truly are fucking insufferable.
I'm so glad that they broke up because when I first read this, it didn't have that update. And
wow.
oh my God, everybody was like, oh my God, I hope she can do, like, I know she can do better because that's absolutely, she loves her job. She loves her kids. She's going into this and she's doing fun things for her students.
Right.
And you've got this fucking boyfriend who's so, like, he's so narrow-minded and he only thinks about himself. Oh, she's embarrassing me.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you're embarrassing the fuck out of her.
You're embarrassing your mother, your best friend, and her. You're trash.
oh yeah. Like,
Trash.
and like ultimately I don't see any type of like conceivable way that this person could ever be redeemed, because people like this don't ever fucking.
I don't think I'm in the wrong for telling her that the thing that she's doing makes me embarrassed, because I don't think she should be doing it. Well, does it bother you? I think she should dress like an adult, but she is dressing like an adult.
She's dressing like an adult that is the children of fucking, or the teacher of children.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't all have the time to go home and change and then go to the store. Like, what the fuck? And your mother was like, oh, it doesn't bother me? Come on.
And you lied about it like a extra weirdo? My mom doesn't like it.
yeah. So, total trash. He's toxic. He got dumped.
He got dumped because he's a fucking dick.
Dump him.
So
all the way the asshole.
that's why I did that one, because I knew I had the edit in it. And it'd be a good little thing there. So
That's horrendous. I hate it.
who's next?
Oh my god.
Sushi.
What's that voice?
Sushi's next.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I have so many to pick from.
Oh God.
That's not good.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is I just found one in the comments, and I just clicked on it to save it for later, because I might read it later on. I got another week. I was like, oh, I just reading the title. I was like, oh shit, this might be a good one.
Okay, this one's kind of funny.
Yeah, let's get a funny one.
It's just it's stupid. Okay. It's like not funny, haha. It's just like, what is wrong with people? All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for refusing to go on a dumbass flight from Budapest to Budapest? Not a typo. Flight to nowhere.
What?
No, exactly.
Okay.
What?
I'm ready.
Like 4 days ago, Smartwings started a flight which takes off in Budapest and lands in Budapest and just flies around Hungary. It's supposed to be for people who enjoy flying and airlines. How the hell? And don't have anywhere to go. It flies around some landmarks, so I can understand it being nice if you have a window seat maybe, but still I find the whole thing super cringe, especially since it rained that day. My parents bought all of us tickets for it without asking us first and told us this would be a surprise gift for us. My parents told me they'd give me a nice gift if I got good grades, which I did, and this is what they spent it on. The ticket costed, sorry, the English is a little off. The ticket cost 37,000 forint. I'm not sure what that means in American dollars. Each or something. I'm assuming it's a lot of money.
Okay.
When they told us this, I said, this is such a dumbass flight that unnecessarily wastes jet fuel. My parents said it was so rude after they bought us such a thoughtful gift.
Oh my God.
I told them I'm not interested. And if they were going to buy us flights, they could have bought me a flight to Iceland, somewhere I've been dreaming of going for forever. I found flights about the same price on Wizz Air Budapest to, I'm a dumb American, I don't know how to say these words, Reykjavik.
So just so you know, forint is that's their currency.
Their currency?
37,000 forint is $123 USD.
Okay.
So
not cheap.
No,
to
it's over $100. Yeah.
To not go anywhere.
To go nowhere.
To go nowhere.
To get on a plane to just
and sit in a
and
to
go through security.
At least
TSA. Why?
At least put me on a helicopter. You know, like.
Helicopter tour, those exist.
Yeah.
But like, this is the dumbest. I'm not even done. Oh my god. Okay. So Reykjavik, I guess that's a city, but I'm not sure.
That's it.
So this is just ridiculous. They said I was being unnecessarily rude to them and that I should be more grateful. I told them I'm not interested in going, and they said I will go and I need to stop being a brat. I told them every day I will not be going. And the day before, I stay at my friend's house and didn't come home, so they went without me. They were fucking pissed, saying I wasted 37,000 for rent. I told them that's their own fucking fault. Here's a link to a video of the flight. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna watch it.
You go. What is it?
It's the video of the flight.
How long is the flight? How long is
26 minutes. Okay, I'll just give you the link. It's 26 minutes.
Okay, so they go in the air for 26 minutes on a jet, but not every seat's going to get a window seat.
Right.
So some people aren't even going to see anything.
Some people are just
Right.
on the flight.
Some people are just literally on the plane.
Went through security.
Yeah. Could you
everybody's got
imagine
security like we do,
volunteering
though.
to go through security to go
They got
nowhere?
some security though.
I mean, they do have
through
they do have some security, but
pay
it's not
for
like
parking
ours.
at the fucking airport or whatever. Like,
Right.
Oh my god. Do you know how much Xanax I'd have to take to get on a flight for
much.
26 minutes?
To go
To just go in a
nowhere.
circle?
Ridiculous.
that sounds like a terrible gift.
It sounds awful, and they're right. Like, first of all, it's also Corona, so where you going anyway? This is unsafe.
that too.
But if you're risking it for the biscuit, go somewhere that is a place. Like, go somewhere because the just because you're not getting off the plane and going somewhere doesn't make the risk go away. Like, you're still on an enclosed space with circulated air with people who might have the Rona. So, like, you might as well just go somewhere.
Like,
at that point.
if I'm paying $123 to go on something, it's gonna be a helicopter. It's gonna be a helicopter tour. I'm gonna take a bunch of photos. I'm gonna hang out the helicopter. Like, I'm not
Right.
gonna get on a plane and like be like, oh.
Go nowhere.
That sounds
Yeah.
like it sounds nice over there, person with the window seat. Like,
Yeah.
sure wish I could
Yep.
see it.
Did they come by and fucking bump your elbows with the cart just to give you the
Oh
experience?
no, a
Like,
30-minute flight, you're not getting any snacks. They're like, go fuck yourself.
right?
Wow.
There's no in-flight
You couldn't even-
entertainment.
like 30 minutes is just enough time to hit the cruising altitude, then go back down.
Yes, yes.
It's like when I fly from Queens to Boston, which I do more than I would like
It's
to
literally
admit.
enough to pop your eardrums and then go back down. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. The good old LaGuardia to Logan, my favorite trip.
God.
Oh no.
But at least I'm going somewhere, damn it. I just don't want to be
I
in the
mean,
fucking bus.
I've literally gotten on a plane from little old Augusta, Georgia to fly to Atlanta. It's only a
Oh.
2-hour drive, but
Yeah.
I have flown. And it's literally like a 20-minute flight.
Oh my god. Okay, that's worse than me going from LaGuardia to Logan. That's way worse.
I've
That's
done
way
it several
worse.
times too.
Jesus.
But it's not because I'm going to Atlanta. It's
Yeah.
because Atlanta goes everywhere else.
Right. And the big airport hub is there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
The biggest.
the biggest
The biggest.
Delta hub.
So, I mean, no, I would
Airport
not.
stresses me out.
I would not think that this person would be the asshole in this situation here.
No, it's funny though. It's just funny.
No,
Why are parents? Why are parents? You literally could have.
Grateful for this stupid
How do you raise a child for as long as they did and not know what their interests are? To go, they'll care about this. Like they're gonna like this.
When are parents gonna stop doing this shit where they're like, this is what we wanted to do, so we bought it for the whole family to do?
Let's have all of the annoyance and aggravation of flying, but not actually go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. It's ghetto.
God.
Like go on like one of those tall buses that bring you through some city, like those bus tours. Like do something like that. I don't know. What is this gift?
Literally-
Why does this exist?
Literally anything else but this. Don't.
Anything else? $123 to go through security, go up 36,000 feet,
Is
and
this
then
what
go
it's
back
come
down.
to? Like parents are just like, we have so much money that we just here.
Hey,
we
boomers.
fucked up your economy, so we're just gonna spend money on
Just
shit.
die off and give us your money and let us fix the fucking
For
problem.
God's sakes,
Oh my God.
please. Can someone
real.
old just die and give me money already?
Can't they just do it? Can we weekend at Bernie's them?
The dream. All right,
Oh,
Sam,
my
you
God.
gotta. This is.
I was gonna write something down, but I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I got something.
Right.
Am I the asshole for getting mad that and I don't know why this is in quotations, daughter's boyfriend got her a new and bigger bed? So daughter's boyfriend is in quotations, and I don't know why.
It sounds like because sometimes just like parents, like the way they write out shit is just weird writing, you
Yeah.
know, like using like dashes where they don't need to and quotes where they don't need
Yeah.
to, and yeah.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
He's changed the name.
Okay.
Because he writes more than one post about his daughter, and I kind of backtracked on this guy and looked up some stuff. So this is not her real name. Okay, so am I an asshole for getting mad that my, quote, daughter's boyfriend got a new and bigger bed? So my daughter Sam, who is 25 in 2 weeks, still lives at home with me. Apartment prices where we live are not the best for what you get. Sam has been wanting a new bed for years, especially over the last 18 months or so, since the wooden slats on her bed keep falling off or breaking. Sam has told me she's fed up of having to mend her bed at 3 a.m. and waking up with a bad back because I refuse to allow her to get a new bed. I never allowed her to get a new bed because her room was a mess. I always told her if she'd clean up her room, I'd look into getting her new slats for her bed.
What?
So this week, Sam has cleaned her room completely, moved some things around, and when I questioned her, she said she's woke up one too many times with a broken bed and wants to at least get her bed fixed. She also mentioned at around the same time that her boyfriend had bought her a big present. She didn't know what it was, but that it was an anniversary, birthday, and Christmas gift combined. So today, she was on the edge, always looking for the delivery of the present. I went out to work, and about an hour after I left, she called and said that the present her boyfriend got her was a bed, and it's not a cheap one either. I was honestly expecting another single bed, but was really annoyed to find a massive double bed taking up most of my front room. I told her to leave it in the packaging until I got home. I mentioned to her that a bed was a weird gift, especially since he's never seen her room before, and asked her if she bought it, which she obviously denied. Told me I can check her bank accounts and call her boyfriend if I want to check out her story. I expressed concern on whether it would fit in her room and told her we might have to completely rearrange her room again. Sam just looked at me as if I was stupid and reminded me of the plan she had to move some of the shelves. In theory, her plan works, but I'm not 100% sold. When we went back downstairs, I asked Sam again if she had bought it, and again she said no. I told her having a double bed is something couples have, and she was livid. Apparently, all her friends had double beds in high school, to which I replied they had bigger houses, which according to Sam is not the point, and I should get rid of my king-size bed according to my logic since I'm single. Sam has called me an asshole because I've replaced my bed twice in the last 10 years, but she's been stuck with her childhood bed. So, Reddit, am I the asshole?
Yes.
What? You're an asshole and you're controlling us. Shit.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Your adult child is living with you, and you told her that you're not going to help her get a bed because her room is messy?
Hey, what the fuck? You're gonna allow this bed is probably from when she was 6 years old too. It was probably from when she got out of a crib.
He literally said childhood bed.
It's her childhood bed. You know, it's the first. The first adult bed. It's probably the same fucking bed.
Also, the whole bullshit about the size thing too. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why wouldn't you want to have more room anyway? Like, aside from like, oh, it can fit two people or whatever. Like, as a fucking adult, you want to be able to like, move or roll or fucking enjoy your bed
Stretch
and not
your
just,
legs.
Yeah, not just be like this tiny little like, okay, well, your shoulders are on
Like
both
a
edges.
hospital bed.
Yeah.
So
if she wants less walking room in her own room, that's her problem.
Exactly. And it's none of your fucking business because she's an adult. So everybody said you're stupid. Basically, you're fucking weird.
Wow.
Right?
This guy. I need to read some of these comments.
So somebody's like, oh, you fucked up because no human should be forced to sleep on a single bed. Your daughter shouldn't have I don't agree with this. Your daughter shouldn't have gotten mad at you for being annoyed that there's now a huge bed taking up much space. Dude, it's going to be out of the way in a second. Like, chill the fuck out, right?
Well, also, he said that boyfriend fucked up with a weird gift.
Yeah,
no.
But I'm trying to get to I'm trying to get to his comment. So the dad said, my daughter offered to take the bed up to her room when it arrived, but I told her to leave it downstairs. She's mad because I, quote, keep coming up with excuses for her to not have the bed. Her words, not mine. And somebody was right. She's absolutely right. What does it matter? It's her gift. It's her bed. You're not in her room.
It's her room.
It's her fucking room. I understand you might own the house, but why do you care so fucking much about,
Right.
this is just such a whole weird am I the
He's
asshole.
super
It's
so weird.
controlling.
It's super controlling.
It's so weird.
So
like, I
somebody-
don't even know where to unpack this.
So
Like, where do we start?
Someone else said, you're the asshole. I kind of get that you don't want to pay for a new bed for her because at 25, she's
So
old enough to be
you
buying
did it. Boom,
herself
problem
some
solved.
furniture. But now that she's got it as a gift, I don't see what your problem is. I mean, it's her room. It doesn't affect you at all. And since hers was broken, it's not even like you're wasting a perfectly fine bed or something. So he replied,
Right.
she's actually wanted to buy a new bed herself for a while. I just always gave her reasons to wait. But every time her bed would break, she complained that she needed a new bed. And I always told her she didn't. She just needed new parts. So essentially,
Then why did you get a new bed every time, fucking dad?
yeah.
So why don't you fix it? Where are the new parts? If it only needs new parts, get the new parts. I don't understand. This is such a weird complaint. And yeah, okay, maybe I can see why he's like a little bit weirded out that like a boyfriend or whatever you want to call it bought her daughter a bed, and that is kind of like a weird gift. However, she complained about it so much that someone that cares about her was like, I'm gonna take care of this for you because your parent won't. So you can't get mad like over the like, well, I should be buying my daughter a bed because I'm the dad, because you didn't. That opportunity passed. You're abusive. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think it's because he wants to, because he literally does nothing but double down on the fact that like he just didn't want anybody fucking spending money. So someone was like, you're the asshole. Every child, children outgrow beds. Your adult daughter needs an adult sized bed. You won't get her one. I don't understand why she hasn't gotten herself one, but she's been gifted one. And I can't for 1 second understand why you would have a problem with that. So he goes, she wanted to, but I always managed to get her to wait a bit. But why? Why do you want her to sleep on a broken child's bed? This makes no sense. So he replied, because the slats just needed replacing. That's all.
So what? Replace the slats. Go to Home Depot, get her some fucking plywood.
So someone said, why? Give one legitimate reason she shouldn't have gotten a new bed years ago that isn't, quote, her room is messy. So he replied, it only needed new slats. And they said, that's not good enough. If that's the only reason, why didn't you get new slats or tell her to get new slats? And then he replied, because her room was messy.
Hey, this guy just goes in circles. He just goes in fucking circles. This girl needs to move the fuck out.
Oh my God. And cut off contact because he's fucking weird.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to have your child suffer. Like, you spend a third of your life in your bed.
So
You're going to have your child suffer in pain because you think their bedroom is messy. Like, they have to suffer because you don't like the clutter in their room. Go fuck off.
So this isn't the only time that this guy has posted to Am I the Asshole and been deemed the asshole. He once
what was the other post?
He once wrote a post that said, "Am I the asshole for going through my daughter's bag?" And then
he's
talks
a
about
monster.
Sam again. He also wrote another post that says, "Am I the asshole for embarrassing my daughter about an adult toy she left in the front room?"
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him, but she needs to move. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, she needs to get the fuck out of that house.
He's pathological. She needs to move. He's gonna like kill her or something.
So I don't know where it is, but I know that he wrote a reply on one of them about the adult toys, about how he was upset with her because she came home early and walked in on me watching an adult film. How dare she? Like, he was really pissed off that she came home early, and somehow it was her fault.
Wow. So he really doesn't think that he's the asshole? That's so interesting.
He does not think he's the asshole in any way, shape, or form. He has literally written over the past 4 years. He wrote one when she was 20. He wrote one when she was 24. He wrote one when she was 25. All of these are about, am I the asshole to my daughter?
Get out of this fucking house.
You need to go. You need to get away from this man.
He's not fit to be a parent.
He is literally insufferable. Move in with that boyfriend who just bought you a fucking bed.
Right?
Take your bed and go live somewhere else.
Get a job. He's financially abusive. Oh, God.
Jesus.
Dump your dad, dude. He sucks.
So I think the one about going through his daughter's bag was he found out that she had a pregnancy test and decided to confront her about it. And everybody was like, she's literally 24 years old.
How dare you be a fucking 24-year-old woman having sex?
Yeah. Literally, it's none of your fucking business. It is none of your fucking business.
That's mortifying.
It isn't it? Isn't it?
I'm embarrassed for her.
I know.
I'm embarrassed listening to all these
Someone
stories.
needs to save this fucking poor girl away from her controlling ass weird fucking father.
Yeah.
She got a bad back. She got a controlling dad. She needs to.
Oh, it sounds
Someone
like a
save
nightmare.
this
With that
woman.
fucking boyfriend.
She needs to just move out. She needs to not tell him either because he's probably going to be violent about it.
Oh, he's
like
gonna
just
try-
save
he's
up
gonna try to prevent her from-
$5,000 and just be gone one day.
He says she doesn't moved out because of like it's hard to find a place. I think she hasn't moved out because he's keeping her there.
I think she hasn't moved out because every time she wants to, he literally says some bullshit and puts it into her head that she's not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
She just needs to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He puts her down.
Yep.
He will allow her to do it, which is weird because that doesn't make sense. She's an adult with her own money. What do you mean I'm not allowed to move out?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But God.
Sushi, what's your misconnection this week?
Okay, so I found a kind of funny tie-in to one of Sam's misconnections.
Oh,
It's not
no.
actually a tie-in, but it just sounds like the opposite side of a misconnection.
Okay.
So I went to Bakersfield, California,
Ooh.
and this one's called Bike Rider on the Trail. You drive a black Ford Raptor, tall, lean, and have a beard. You normally come out on the weekends. You're the most beautiful, sexiest man I've ever seen. Your gaze is so familiar, as if it lingers. It had a curious intrigue. If you happen to read this, I hope our eyes can meet from a different perspective. So it sounds like that guy who's jogging that stares at the women.
Oh.
Finally caught one, but it's not. But in my head, it worked out. In my head, that's what I'm going with.
That's funny because mine could kind of be related to that too. Like maybe this guy just gets around.
Okay.
no.
So mine was in Washington, D.C. So it's called The Pretty Girl Skateboarding in Jeans with a Purse. Very specific.
With a purse.
I saw you on the W&OD trail, and I was struck by how beautiful you were. You looked so put together for just going out to skate on the trail, and you looked cute as hell in your outfit. I smiled as I went past you on my bike, and you smiled back. I was really happy you did. I carried on with the pretty girl skateboarding in jeans with a purse on my mind and didn't think I'd see you again. Until just after dark, I came back into Vienna. Out of the darkness, there you were. I knew if I didn't say something to you, I would regret it for the rest of my life. I said, "You're really pretty." And you laughed and sweetly said, "Thank you." Which was very chill of you and made me extremely happy. I want to see you again. We could meet up and skate together. If you see this, let me know and remind me what color shirt I had on so I know it's you. It would really be great to see you again and get to know you.
You know it was white.
You really are an incredibly beautiful girl. So you had the balls to be like, "You're really pretty," and she said thank you, and you didn't say anything else.
after.
Anything else? You want to write a misconnection on the internet. You had your in, you're a pussy.
You did literally like this man making his rounds. He fucking stalking girls
Yeah.
on these trails. They're just out here
Walking
trying
around
to jog
looking
and
pretty.
fucking skate with their purses and
Skate with their person.
you know as women do.
Swinging it
That's
around.
my purse.
Just you had the end. You just said you already talked to her. If you talked
Right.
to her, why didn't you continue that and go, "Hey, would you like to get a coffee or fucking anything?"
Right.
Like
You want to go
literally.
to a bookstore? You want to,
Hey, would you like to
do
answer my
something.
misconnections later on? I want to post about this on Craigslist. Like, what?
Right. Like, you had it, sir. You had it. Can't even deal.
So
Sam?
mine's from the wine aisle at Fred Meyer's.
Oh, thank God. Let's go.
Oh my, them pants. You walked between me and the wine I was looking at. Oh my heart stopped.
Those pants.
Those pants, though. That booty, though.
That booty.
Stop my heart.
Oh my God.
Do you think there's any woman out there that's browsing Craigslist and she's like, I was wearing
That's
pants
me.
by the wine. Like,
Ass can't quit. It's me.
I'm always wearing pants by the wine. That had to be me.
I always wear pants when I go to Fred Meyer's. Oh my God. I'm only ever the only woman who wears pants to Fred Meyer's.
Yeah. It's got to be you.
And I'm always on that wine aisle.
Oh my God.
Pantsless in the wine aisle.
That's how you do it. Picking out some Chardonnay, bending over.
Oh, let's see. So who's relationships? Like who's got a good ender?
I think I might have a good ender because it's funny.
I don't remember what mine is.
I grabbed
Mine's kind of long.
yours is kind of long.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's not like bad or anything. Mine's a good neutral one. When we go and do this, it's pretty
Okay, sure.
pretty neutral. We'll see. Let's see here. It says, this is how do I convince my girlfriend to get back in shape?
You don't. I can answer that right now. You don't.
So
Don't pat my back.
I'm actually leaning forward.
Good job, Sam.
The ages here are 35 male and 32 female. Says, my girlfriend and I have been together for over 4 years. I love her.
No, you don't. You don't.
She's smart, beautiful, and incredibly supportive. I want to spend my life with her, but I'm worried because I'm less attracted to her now that she put on significant weight.
Then you don't fucking love her.
Yep. Ditto.
When we first started dating, her body was incredible. I hate when people talk like this.
I hate men.
I hate when people talk like this. When anybody says like, "Oh God, they got an incredible body," like I just
And that's the only reason why I liked her.
yeah.
Yep, that's the only reason why you were
Literally the
interested,
only
right?
reason.
So
If
go
you
find
ever-
someone else with an incredible body that you don't care about.
Anytime, if you ever watch 90 Day Fiance, every single American woman that grabs a dude from another country, that's always the reason why.
That's literally the only thing
every
they
single
say.
time. Every time it's an American woman pulling in a foreign dude, it's always, I saw him at the beach. He had a really nice body. And it's like, okay, but you're not compatible as human beings at all. Like,
But he's got a 12-pack.
yeah,
Yeah.
natty light. So,
Natty Light.
let's see where was. All right, so. Her body was incredible, fit and curvy. I just bit my lip while doing that, and I'm mad at myself. I just bit the inside of my lip somehow saying fit and curvy. Since then, though, she's been really inactive and has gained probably 40 pounds. She's short, like 5'2".
So probably not 40 pounds. She's just short, and it shows a lot more. Because that's
Right.
what happens to us poor short women.
Right. You gain 2 pounds. It's like
Yeah.
the fucking world stops.
A couple of people have even asked her if she was pregnant. Ridiculously rude, I know, but they were strangers. I mean, I'm doubting this happened, by the way.
I highly doubt that happened.
100% doubting this happened.
This whole story's made up.
The story's real, but all these things are made up.
Right.
It's definitely just like,
But his
I think my
examples are made up
girlfriend's
to
fat.
make him seem like he's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he's really trying to play like the victim here. Like he's a victim of her weight gain. Like, I just can't sleep comfortably in the bed anymore because she takes
Oh
up the
my
whole
God.
thing. You know, as 5'2" women do.
Jesus.
A couple of people have, actually, I read the part. Over the last couple of years, I've watched as her lifestyle has become completely sedentary. The only thing she does when she's not working is watch TV. The pandemic has made that even worse because now she's not even walking to work anymore, or really even leaving the house. Which, I mean, that's everybody right now, so you can't really
everybody.
complain about that. She doesn't work out or even seem to consider exercising. She commented to me a couple of times in passing how skinny she used to be or how she'd like to lose weight, but does nothing about it. I've tried to suggest exercising together, and she agrees in theory, but then always skips it when it comes time. Last year, I got us a trial to both try kickboxing. She really seemed to like it, but then never found time or made the effort to go back after the holidays, then COVID. This comes at a time when I've been extra focused on shaving off the pandemic pounds and have been running, biking, and doing some home workouts, etc. multiple times per week. I haven't said anything, of course. There's no way to comment on it without seeming like a giant asshole, but I think she's noticed that decrease in attraction. We only have sex about once a week now, and I initiate a lot less. I've been trying to be as encouraging and non-judgmental as possible, but she's putting in no effort, and I miss the sexy woman I fell in love with. I don't know what to do. I'm worried that if things don't change, she'll keep getting bigger and bigger, and as we get older or have kids. And I can't, which by the way, saying like writing that fear out that this man's like, I'm just worried that she'll keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I
wrote
hate him.
this
Let's
out.
string him up by his thumbs.
I can't think of how I can bring this up without making her and her female friends hate me. Help?
No.
No.
You did this to yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You did this to yourself. Go fuck yourself.
So the only thing that I think that he could mention to her and wouldn't be about her weight at all would be like if he feels that she's being too like sedentary just in general of like oh hey, you know, all you're doing is watching TV and doing nothing else, maybe get like a painting hobby or something else to maybe like keep your mind
Do
going.
stuff together, and it doesn't have to be formed around exercise.
Yeah, because like right now, especially
do stuff.
during quarantine and lockdown, it is bad for your mind to just do nothing.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that should be something that she should be doing for her brain and not her fucking that's just it. Like you can't convince people to do something they don't want to do.
Exactly.
First of all, and just because you decided to work out, you shouldn't be guilting her into doing it as well. Like, yeah, I mean, like it's one of those things where, you know, if it got to a point where she's like, oh, you know, it could be like, oh, she could be borderline diabetic because of this, and it gets to like an unhealthy amount, like morbid amount, then yeah, it's time to step in and say something and like, listen, honey, this is for your health. You know, we got to get this under control.
Right.
But
no, it just sounds like it's
just
aesthetics.
Like, yeah, exactly. This just sounds like, she's not.
Think about my pee-pee.
Yeah.
This is literally a 32-year-old woman, and he's going, oh man, she's not 22 anymore. You know, like that's what it kind of I feel like it amounts to.
Yeah,
you know,
I guarantee you that because she is so small, maybe she's put on 10 pounds.
Right.
Maybe 5, because when you're short like that, I know I put on 10 pounds a long time ago, and you could tell, like you really could tell. It was just 10 pounds, but you could really tell because I'm so small. Where the fuck it's gonna go? You know, where the hell is it gonna go? It's gotta go out. You know, it can't go up. So like that shit shows. But you know, a lot of people during this pandemic are having to deal with, you know, everybody's in the house. Nobody feels like doing anything. That is unfortunately a thing of being at home all the time, not being able to do anything.
And depending on like your body type, you're like everybody right now is either gaining weight or losing weight.
Yeah.
Just depending on like, you know, like nobody's really staying.
That's also to do with stress and anxiety too.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like a lot of people are losing weight because of like their stress and they're not eating or whatever the fuck, or they're not in good habits anymore.
They can't use paper plates and cups and things.
Yeah.
They're forgetting to eat.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are just gaining weight because they're not getting the normal amount
in their
of exercise.
regular routine of going to work and maybe walking to the grocery store and things like that.
If he wanted to approach this in any fucking way, which it shouldn't be about guilting her into her fucking weight. It should literally be, hey, we're sedentary. We should at least go for a walk or something. That's just for fucking.
And that's the thing too is like
that. But like,
if she was walking to work, why the fuck can't they just go for a walk every morning?
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna approach this in any way, just say like, hey, you know, we're not fucking, you know, we're being really sedentary right now. Let's go like on a trail or walk or something. But you should 100% not be like, you're gaining weight.
Yeah, the thing about the kickboxing bothers me because he's like, I got us both a trial for kickboxing, and then she didn't want to do anything.
It's a trial, motherfucker.
It's a trial. I can imagine.
Maybe she didn't like it.
What? So he said she seemed to enjoy it, but maybe it was too fucking expensive.
Or maybe she seemed to enjoy it, but she's also trying not to fucking be rude.
Make you feel bad for the gift. Maybe she didn't enjoy it. Like,
I bet he's a fat motherfucker too. I bet he's I run and I do this.
Beard.
But I guarantee you that he is probably just as out of shape. Just because you bike and shit doesn't mean that you're completely in shape.
Right.
That just means you're fucking biking. I mean, he's got
even if he is completely in shape, fuck you. Still fuck you.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, he says, Apparently, they eat really healthy. He cooks about 70% of the time. His hunch is that her weight gain might be from alcohol. She drinks a lot, which
During
that's
the pandemic, a lot of people started drinking a lot too.
But the thing is, that's a whole other issue too.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
If you
Right.
like,
That's
I would be more worried about her drinking a lot than her gaining weight from drinking a lot. Like that's
Right.
You don't want her drinking a lot. You know, like not
Right.
because of the weight gain, but because that's a scary road to go
alcohol.
down.
Yes.
Like, but he's more concerned about the fucking weight gain than he is.
Yeah, he's actually concerned about her health. He can say that he is all he wants, but it's really because, I don't think she's hot anymore.
The only like inch of this that I could empathize with, and it's like empathize isn't even like fucking the right word, but I guess I could see like being annoyed about it, is when people like, if somebody gains weight or something happens to them and they keep talking about how they used to be and they do nothing about it, then that can get kind of annoying, because like I can understand the whole like, hey, you know, like you want to help them because they're complaining about something, but if they don't do anything, then it's a problem. But it sounds like
She probably said it once or twice in passing.
Exactly. And there's a difference in saying it once and twice or passing. And if somebody's constantly complaining about it, then that's a fucking problem, because then all they're doing is dumping their shit onto you without expecting and then you feel bad because you're trying to help, but whatever. But like that's a whole other avenue. That's a whole other issue.
Right.
So like this is like, if you love her, you're not gonna give a shit, dude. Like, I mean, this is the same kind of person who's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, it's wintertime and she stopped shaving her legs. Like,
Yep. Remember when you used to shave your legs every day?
remember when we used to remember?
Why don't you shave your legs?
How come when I met you when I met you out at the bar, you were wearing makeup, but now that we're home, what happened? You're not wearing the makeup anymore.
Because I'm not outside and I don't want to waste $50 mascara to sit on the couch.
Why?
That's why, Kevin.
That was really loud in my ear.
Oh, God.
Look at that pinky. I have like a
My
protective
foundation
layer.
costs a lot.
Yeah. So, you know, the only advice that
Why do you do this, AJ?
What?
Why do you make us so fucking mad?
So because
Loves it. It's his favorite.
Here's the thing. I like to think that, you know, the listeners that we have, maybe they can take this and go, hey, this is how I act like a human being. I don't be this.
Like we're giving them life lessons?
Yes.
I don't think the people that listen to this podcast are learning anything from us.
Listen, all right, let me have this, okay? Let me
Are you being Miss Frizzle, AJ?
I mean, I'm wearing my fucking alphabet math shirt.
Yep, that's
So-
true. That's not true, but I'm going to say it's true because you guys can't prove it.
Exactly. So, that's my relationships. What
All
have you
right,
got?
all right.
Sushi.
Me? Okay. I think my girlfriend might be psychic, and I don't know how to talk to her about it. That's the real title. I think my girlfriend might be psychic, and I don't know how to talk to her about it. Here we go. My girlfriend and I have been together for almost 7 years. She has always had a weird way of predicting things every now and then, but lately it's been happening more and getting more detailed, and it's starting to freak me out. For example, a few years ago, I was in the backyard and she was standing in our back door talking to me. I couldn't hear her, so I told her to just come outside. She said she didn't have any shoes on and was going to step on a bee and get stung. She's been outside without shoes plenty of times, so I used that to persuade her and reminded her how unlikely it is that that would happen. So she steps outside and she stepped directly on a bee and got stung on the bottom of her foot. She kept saying she told me that would happen. I didn't really think anything of it, except that it was a weird coincidence. Sam is fucking losing it.
I told you I was gonna step on that bee. This is your fault.
Oh no, I went into nature where bees live. I must be psychic. That's like going into the ocean and being like, God damn it, a shark bit me.
What do you mean there's jellyfish out here?
What? I'm in the fucking shark's home and it fucking bit me. Another time, I woke up to the microwave timer instead of my alarm. I set my alarm for 7 a.m. and she sets one as well in case mine doesn't go off. We've never both had our alarms not go off, and we've never used the microwave as a third alarm. When she started waking up, I joked about being thankful she set the microwave since our alarms didn't go off, and she mumbled something about how she knew they wouldn't. Again, I wrote this off as a weird coincidence.
How the fuck? What? You can set
Is
a
she
microwave
shutting off
alarm?
the alarms? She shut them off.
How the fuck do you set a microwave alarm?
I didn't know what microwaves had alarms. I know they have timers. But like, how are you like, you know what, 8:57 a.m.?
He's probably
This one's
just-
going off.
Yeah, he's he either got a fancy microwave or he's just talking about the timer and he's just an idiot.
Or maybe I just have like a poverty microwave. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, we have poverty microwaves.
If you don't got toasters on your microwave, then
Right. They don't read my mind yet. So yeah, poverty microwave. There's been other little times and things. Like she told me to switch lanes and we avoided a car accident. Or we were walking and she stopped dead in her tracks because she saw a 4-leaf clover. I asked her how she saw it and she said she just had a feeling it was there. Or when we used to play Battleship, practically every guess she made was a hit. She's like, "What Battleship?" We usually stopped playing because it wasn't fun anymore. And it just been little things like that until recently. We had a friend recently get back from a trip to Korea, and we went to meet him and talk about it. When we see him, he's carrying a gift bag and says it's a gift for us. Without opening it, my girlfriend said, "I've been needing new pencils, thank you." Our friend and I were both confused, and she said that's what's in the bag, Korean pencils with cute eraser tops and a super cool Harry Potter carrying case. We kind of laughed it off, but when we got home and opened it, that's exactly what he got us. Everyone's fucking dying. I love it. I have the feeling I'm going to be accused of being a troll, and for that reason, I've been on the fence about posting this, but it's getting to the point where it's starting to scare me a little bit. I don't think she means to scare people. I don't even think she knows she's doing it. Every time it happens, she just kind of shrugs her shoulders and says she had a feeling, and she moves on. I went to talk to her about it and tell her how I feel, but I don't want her to think I'm crazy, as neither of us are really spiritual, and I don't want her to feel put on the spot or like I think there's something wrong with her. But at the same time, I feel like if this is somehow a thing, it's important for me as her spouse to know. Am I crazy for thinking there's more here than coincidences? Should I talk to her about it? And if so, how?
Well, shouldn't
After
she
you.
already know you're going to talk to her about it?
Right. Shouldn't she know since she's psychic? Shouldn't she know this is going to happen? Let me see if I can see these comments.
What a problem, I guess. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's like. Here's the thing.
Doesn't sound like it's detrimental to your relationship, so who gives a shit?
Exactly. It's not causing a problem, so who fucking cares? Like, if anything, it could save you a lot of issues. She prevented you from getting a fucking car accident and you're complaining about that?
One of the comments says, maybe she can explain why in the beginning he calls her his girlfriend and then refers to himself as her spouse at the end. Did she already predict that they're getting married? So interesting. So he fucked up somewhere in the story.
Yeah,
What a
I mean,
weird story.
I can't imagine being like, my girlfriend predicted that we were going to get in a car crash and she saved our lives.
Should I tell her?
I'm so mad at her.
I'm so mad at her for saving us and stepping on that bee.
This is such a non-issue. I mean, like, and also, if she is psychic,
Just get
then
a
she already
lottery
knows.
ticket, if anything.
Yeah, go buy a lottery ticket. But if she already psychic, she already knows, dude. So problem solved. Or just talk to her.
What is his actual fucking?
What is the problem?
What does he want advice on? Like, yo, just fucking say, yo, I think you're psychic, and she'll probably be like, yeah, I knew you were gonna ask that. Like,
I think she's just observant.
I think she's fucking observant too. As soon as you said like the thing about the gift, I was thinking, what if they're both fucking morons and it said it on the side of the bag?
Right.
Like,
What
There's
if,
so many-
or
yeah.
what if, like, you know, he was posting on his Instagram shit that he bought, like, you know?
what if she stepped outside and like she was looking around and going, man, there's a bunch of bees on the floor. Maybe I'm
there's a
gonna
lot
step
of
on
bees
one.
out for
And he was like, oh my god, she's psychic, and she's like, man, you're
No,
so
man,
fucking
she's stung. Get her some ointment.
Remember that guy a couple weeks ago who was more concerned that his girlfriend was getting into witch stuff?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What that guy's doing?
I thought that was the route we were about to go down.
I did too.
Yeah, I thought that it was going to be like, my girlfriend thinks she's psychic. How do I tell her? No, this guy thinks his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure which one, is psychic.
Oh.
And it's a problem.
It's a problem, apparently.
So he's making it into a problem.
He's making
Yeah.
it into a problem. So mine's a little long,
Okay.
but it's only because it has an update. I originally saw this a couple weeks ago. I didn't choose it because I didn't think anything of it, but then it got juicy. So
Ooh, the updates made it juicy?
the updates made it a little juicy. So
Okay, I'm ready.
husband 32 and his friends have a nickname for me 35 in their group chat. He won't tell me what it means. So husband male, 35 female. Okay. Hello? Okay, there it goes. It wouldn't open. All right. So this happened a couple days ago. My phone died right as I was texting my mom about something rather important, so my husband let me use his. As I was typing, a banner popped up with a text from one of his friends to their group chat saying something to the effect of, "Hey, husband, do you and ST still want to Halloween plan we talked about?" So of course I'm like, who's ST? Those are not my initials. I briefly looked at the chat. A few messages up, I was at least able to confirm that ST was supposed to be me, in context of my husband mentioning a specific thing I'd done that day. Like I said, ST is not an abbreviation of my name or any name I would go by. None of our friends call me by anything other than my real name, so I was confused. I showed him the chat and asked what it stood for. He looked suddenly really flustered. He grabbed his phone back and said, it's nothing. It's just a nickname. Okay, well, what does it stand for? He literally would not tell me. He just kept saying, don't worry about it. Well, is there some reason I would need to worry? I wouldn't be worrying if he just explained what it meant. I was a little put off by this to find out all of his friends are calling me something I don't even know about. I told him even if it's just a dumb joke, at least tell me, because clamming up just makes it look kind of weird. He still refused to tell me. This entire back and forth was maybe a minute or two. Then he suddenly goes, okay, fine. It's super terrific. Look, I can't tell if I'm being crazy, but I just don't fully buy that because it's not the truth.
It's sugar tits, and we all know.
If that's all it was, that's what I thought it was too. Why not say so the first time I asked? I asked 3 or 4 times for him to tell me what it stood for. Why keep avoiding it? On the other hand, I know this makes me look like a really high-strung paranoid person to be suspicious when it could so easily be what he said. I don't want to accuse him of lying with no proof and over something so stupid. But this is still bugging me a little. I just want to know if I'm being insane to have an inkling of doubt about it standing for super terrific. Do you think he was telling the truth? And would it be ridiculous to bring it up again at this point? So their edit was literally just for some reason none of the comments are showing up for her. So that's the only edit for that one. So of course everybody was literally like, my money's on sugar tits. It's definitely sugar tits. Everybody was saying it's sugar tits.
Yeah.
Does she have a nice rack?
I don't know. Like that's so and I remember I
don't think Reddit has a rack text.
I read some of for some reason I read some of her comments on the original one, and a lot of people were like, I'd hate to think that it's sausage tits.
It's something to do with tits. It's super tits or
smelly tits.
Smelly tits.
It's something with tits. You know it. Men are dumb.
So, first of all, don't do that. Don't come up with a nickname for your spouse in your group chat that your spouse doesn't fucking know about, because they'll always fucking find out, because everyone is stupid. Everyone ever is stupid in a group chat, and everybody will figure out what you're saying in the group chat.
Right.
Yeah.
You cannot keep anything a secret.
I mean, she figured out it was about her.
She figured out it was about her.
Already, you know?
Also, why is your wife not in a huge-ass group chat? Because apparently this group
why would
chat
they
is
need
huge.
to come up with a code name for her? Like, what is he saying about her? That he's worried that she would read it.
Yeah.
Why is there... That's how you know it's not whatever he said it was.
Yep.
It's something terrible. So it's something terrible.
I don't know how long they've been married for, because she never got into that. Blah, blah, blah. Posted this last week. This is the update.
Okay.
So I ended up getting a text from one of my really quickly, in one of her comments, someone had said, is there anyone in the group chat that maybe you can feel a little bit more confident in, like, asking? Is essentially what everybody was saying. Like, is there anybody, is there a female in the group chat? Is there anybody you can reach out to and maybe ask, like, what the fuck is going on? So she had said that there were a couple of females and a couple of the dudes, like spouses in the group chat, that maybe she would ask and see if anybody would say anything. So I ended up getting a text from one of my husband's female friends in his group chat the day after I posted here. Turned out that right after I asked him about the nickname, he told all of them that I'd seen it and to stop calling me that. She sent me a screenshot of his message, which reads verbatim, LOL, oh shit, me, so the wife, just saw that. I'm so screwed. Ha ha ha. But seriously, don't send that anymore. I'm going to end up in the doghouse. Tears of laughter emoji.
So what does it mean?
The female friend who reached out is a new addition to the group as of a couple months ago. Friend of the girl. So she's a friend of the girl of one of his guy friends.
Why isn't the wife in the group then?
Exactly. If she's new, then why the fuck isn't the wife in there? I'd met her a couple times on group outings, and I like her. She told me she was uncomfortable once she caught on that ST was me, and they were using that behind my back. Then, when she was told what it stood for after my husband's message, she thought to contact me in case I didn't know about it, and I'm extremely grateful for this. Now the part everyone wanted to know. A lot of you thought it was sugar tits, and I really wish. That would be cute and funny. Nope, not my luck. It stands for sausage tits. Yeah. That's what my husband and his gaggle of mental 12-year-olds refer to me. I don't even know how or why it started, and I cannot fathom the thought that my husband could have described my boobs in details to all of his friends, and then they thought it sounded hilarious enough to make a nickname out of it. I literally don't even know what to feel. I haven't been more humiliated in my life than I am right now. I don't know what to do about him. He apologized, but because it's just a joke to him, he doesn't seem to get or care how I feel about it. He apologized sincerely and promised he'd never call me that again or let any of his friends. Why did he ever in the first place? It's not a complimentary nickname that you wouldn't foresee a person not liking, right? Isn't it obvious it's mean-spirited, or am I crazy to assume so? Is there some way I'm just not able to see where it's actually as bad as I feel?
No, it's worse, girl.
Anyway, that's about it. I don't know what to do. We're sleeping in separate rooms because I can't bear to be near him or have him see me. I never want him to see me naked again. I'm trying to figure out if my need for space is temporary or permanent. If it's permanent, then I'll be pursuing divorce. I just thought so highly of him. I never could have imagined he'd view me like this behind his back. It's like if he was to start gaining weight and I encouraged all my friends to start calling him a fat ass or beer belly behind his back. What other possible reason to do that than contempt? I said this, but he insists it doesn't have any deeper meaning and it's just bad humor. Whatever, it's time to put the kiddos to bed while he's typing away on his phone on the other side of the room. See, the issue I'm realizing is now there will always be a fear in my mind that he's saying nasty things about me to who knows who. So there's the update. Sausage Titch signing out.
I mean,
I feel
100% dopamine's toxic. Like 100% fucking divorce this man.
You're supposed to feel safe within your relationship. That is the most fucking absolute breach in your confidence and your trust. The person that you sleep next to every day is calling you a nasty name to their friends behind your back.
There's so many red flags here. You know, there's the fact that the biggest thing is the fact that he would call his wife this. And not only would he call his wife this, but he would let his friends call his wife this. Like, that's two giant fucking things. The fact that he has a group chat that she's not in, but it's not like oh, these are like his friends, because like, everybody has got group chats, but the other people in the group chat are letting their significant others in it. So why is she kept out of it?
That's that's the weird thing to me is
do they do nicknames to every person in this chat to all the women?
No, because he would have said so.
Exactly. You know, like there's so many things that are wrong with all of this. The fact that he didn't apologize, the fact that he says it wasn't mean-spirited. Well, then why'd you do it to begin with?
It's gaslighting.
Yeah.
Her feelings are valid.
Yeah.
100% this dude needs to he needs to get in the fucking toilet. Get in the bear.
Get in the bear.
Get in the bear.
Get in the bear.
He shouldn't be in a relationship. He's gross. His friends are gross and stupid. They're troglodytes.
Ugh. I'm so sad, like, for her. He's so awful. Let's
Oh,
see.
God,
I would
feel
ask him
bad.
seriously what is humorous about it. Make him explain to you why he thinks it's funny. Don't let him deflect. If it's a joke, he should be able to tell you what the punchline is.
Yeah, what's the punchline? Where exactly is this funny? Where is it funny?
She said, I did ask how it's funny. He said the shape of my boobs was why he found it funny, the comparison.
Obviously, Sherlock.
He wouldn't think it was funny if you compared his dick to a piece of linguine. He's immature and
Right.
honestly just a jerk for doing all of that.
Yeah, limp dick. Oh, it's funny. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, is she says multiple times, like, how can I even face his friends? Knowing what they say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they must agree, right?
What the fuck do you see in this woman that you would do this? You know, like, why would you even want to be with this person that you're shitting all over? Like-
You're shitting on them. You have a whole code word nickname with your stupid troglodyte friends, and they all join in.
And Sam gets mad at me for my stories. God.
Wow.
Because you do it on purpose.
True.
I genuinely hope she fucking divorces this man.
yeah.
Because he is trash.
He doesn't even like her.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does not like her.
And how long has he been doing it for?
Yeah, how long has he been calling her this?
And to have that kind of joke, to be like, oh, don't tell, oh, she found out I'm gonna be in the doghouse now, boys. Like, he doesn't even care.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't even give a shit.
No.
Like,
No, you're not only in the doghouse, you're out of the entire fucking property. Like you literally don't even fucking exist anymore. You're never going to sleep with your wife in the same room. You're never going to sleep with her again. You're never going to see her naked. Like, because you have ruined every fucking possible trust
awful.
that she had with showing you her body at all.
You're supposed to be each other's biggest fucking cheerleaders.
Exactly.
And it's oh my God, I feel so bad for her. Like, I feel the embarrassment she feels. I'm like, oh my God. I feel like
The secondhand
one of my friends
embarrassment?
just told me this story, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God.
Yeah, exactly. This is horrendous. He's so fucking awful. He's an awful human being.
I'm
He
just
doesn't
mad.
deserve any type of partner. He's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope the update to this in the future is that she just says, fuck this dude. And
Yeah.
Sign these papers, bruh.
yeah.
Sign these papers, limp dick.
I mean,
It's just a joke. All my girlfriends call you limp dick because you have a limp dick.
Yeah, can you I can't.
Because you can't fucking get it up.
I can't fucking imagine. I just the whole fucking group chat thing would. The fact that he's letting they let like
He let his friends talk about his wife's body in a negative way, but even a positive, that's disgusting. Like, I'm not saying that's okay,
But you know
like in a
what?
negative way, him and his stupid fucking Neanderthal friends are negatively talking about his wife's body, and he thinks it's okay.
But you
and
know
it's
what?
funny.
Like, kudos to that new girl in the group who was like,
Yeah,
"This is
girl
not
gang, gang.
fucking right. This isn't right."
Girl gang.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if there's any other updates to it, but it doesn't look like it at the Oh, the update was removed. Like that on Reddit anyway. So, yeah, I hope that she just fucking she says she hasn't deleted anything. So, this is only like 9 days ago too.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah.
Could be more to this. But yeah, the woman who stepped up and said that, and which, by the way, if anybody could take anything from this, if you see your fucking friends dogging on somebody else and you know it, fucking be the person to step up, because
I'd be like, you're gross. You're
Yeah,
dumb.
you're
like, if you have to resort to the type of humor where you just bring others down, you're not funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hate to break it to you, you're not funny.
And if your group of friends are literally sitting there and shitting on somebody's wife in the group and everyone's okay with that, they're all fucking toxic.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
oh,
Ew.
It's been a wild ride.
I'm going
This
to be
week.
single forever because these stories frighten me.
but you got that baby Yoda, see, set for life.
I'm a single mother.
Look at his fingies.
Look at his fingies. He's so cute.
Oh my god. If you guys want to see this baby Yoda, go follow Sushi's Instagram. She got
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. It's on my Twitter. There'll be a lot of Baby Yoda content. Don't
Yes.
worry.
Yes. To the discourage of all the incels who are going to yell at you again.
You even a real Star Wars
name
fan?
every Star Wars book.
Name every Star War.
Name every Star Wars. Name every Star Wars character.
Star.
Yeah. Name all the stars.
Name all the stars.
Are you really a Star Wars fan? Oh God.
Do you know how to speak Chewbacca?
Exactly. What is the exact number of midichlorians that Darth Vader has?
Exactly. Name them right now.
Name every one of them. Name every midichlorian.
Can't we just like the? Can't I just like the Mandalorian and be left alone?
No.
Name the exact.
It's not allowed.
Name the exact color of every lightsaber and who it belongs to.
You have to publish the wiki on Star Wars,
Yeah.
Sushi. Fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Get to the
I
Wikipedia.
publish it. I donate to it.
I swear to
all
God,
of it.
I would have replied to that dude.
I would have
Shut
not
the
covered his
fuck
name.
up.
I would. You are.
Oh, God.
You're too nice.
You have so much restraint.
Yeah.
I would have been
little
like,
bit
get
of
the
restraint.
fuck up
It
out
only
of my
covered the name
mentions.
because like I'm too tired with everything to deal with like responding
Yeah.
to stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just tired. So I covered up the name. Like every time someone like says something sus to me where it's like racist or sexist
Send
or
them to
in
me.
this case gatekeeping fucking Star Wars, I cover their name because I just don't care enough to continue the discourse with a stranger.
The only thing I ask you to do from now on is if you're going to cover them, at least cover them with a bear so we know.
Get
in the bear.
Get in the bear.
The bear.
Cover them with a bear. And
Okay,
we'll-
that'll be our joke.
Yeah.
That'll be
Get in
our
the bear.
joke.
Anytime I see you cover someone with a bear, then we know how you really feel about
Get in
them.
the bear. Get in the bear.
Okay, all right. So only the three of us and the listeners of this podcast will know how I really feel about our secret code word. Yeah. Our secret code emoji.
Code emoji, yeah. The bear.
The bear.
Get in
I
the
love
bear.
that we have inside jokes. It's fun.
Well, we got a PS5 to go set up here.
Hell yeah.
Okay, fancy
And
schmancy.
I might have to run to the store to pick up
Oh.
something that got a little email that says little demons souls ready to go. So,
Yay, fun. Very
Yay for
exciting.
me.
yeah.
Well, are you going to stream it, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah. So if
Good.
you're watching
I'm gonna watch
this, then go back and watch her VOD of
Yeah.
day one.
Unless it's got copyright music, then you're fucked.
Then we're fucked.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot Demon Souls, the entire soundtrack was made by Aerosmith.
I forgot that was the first boss's theme music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like and there's this Easter egg. If you actually beat the first boss and instead of dying going to the Nexus, you fight the dragon or you go to fight the dragon. But right as he kills you, it's like living on the edge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my character big old lips like Steve.
Good
Yeah,
big ol'
baby. Are you gonna
PS5
make the ugliest
HD
character?
lips.
Sam makes the ugliest characters, and I love it. Like, it's frightening and amazing.
I
Like, I don't know
cannot
how
wait.
she picks these features.
I cannot wait.
I can't wait to see the monstrosity she's gonna make.
It's gonna be great. I love it.
Well, if you guys
All right.
want to see some PS5 content, make sure to go follow Sam on Twitch at Sam Without a Plan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys want to support that charity that Sushi is
Yeah.
going to be doing a stream for, even though it's by the time you hear this, it's already gone. But I will be putting
But
a
you
link.
can still donate.
Yeah, the link will be there. So if you guys want to support the charity, it's for a good cause. And if you want to check out the dumb shit I'm making, go to youtube.com/simplyaj. And we all have some shit out there that we're wanting to spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
So,
go with that.
Yeah, but also if you have
Spreading like a
stories,
virus.
stories about people we want to put in a bear, email them to us at contact@everyone's.com or hit us up on Twitter at SH Podcast.
The list goes on and on.
Who do you want to put in a bear? Let us
and
know.
on.
Dream on, dream on, dream on.
God, this podcast is just a screeching. Oh my God! If we get a fucking copyright strike, I'm gonna be so mad, but also laugh. I'm like, yay, we're in tune. Look at us go.
All right, goodbye forever.
Oh my God. All right. We got shit to do. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.